Good morning, 4K friends. I have another book here today, The Sand Castle Contest. And this book is by one of my favorite authors. It's by Robert Munsch. Matthew's father stood in the driveway and said, "I think we're ready to go. Let's make sure we have everything here." I wonder where they're going. Do we have our bicycles? Yes. Do we have the food? Yes. Do we have the boat? Yes. Do we have everything? I think they're going camping. I can tell by the picture and what they're packing. I think they're going camping. Let's read and find out. "No," yelled Matthew. "No," said his dad. "No," said Matthew. "We don't have a dog." "Dog," said his dad. "We don't even own a dog." "I know," said Matthew. "Now would be a good time to get a dog." "No, dog," said his dad. "Now, do we have everything?" "No," yelled Matthew. "We don't have my sandbox." "Matthew," said his mom, "we can't take everything. We can't bring the sandbox. But the first place we will camp, we'll have a nice beach, and we will have lots of sand to play with." "Well, okay," said Matthew. "Look at how much stuff they're taking camping. Do you take that much stuff when you go?" So they drove and they drove and they drove and they drove until they came to a place to camp. Matthew jumped out of the van and ran to the beach. He came to a girl making a small sandcastle and a big sand dog. She said, "Hi, my name is Caitlin, and I'm going to win the sandcastle contest." "Wow," said Matthew. "I'm going to build a sandcastle too. What can I win?" "You can win a bathtub full of ice cream," said Caitlin. "All right," said Matthew. I wonder if all these things are made out of sand. Look at her dog. It looks real. So Matthew made a house with doors and windows and a roof. He dug out the inside of the house so it had rooms, just like a real house. He made sand tables and chairs and beds and a TV that had a sand show on it. When Matthew was almost finished, Caitlin came by to look at his house. She had her sand dog on a leash. "Nice house," said Caitlin. "Really, really nice sand dog," said Matthew. "Look at, they're being nice friends. They're being they're not being competitive." A judge came by and said, "Get this house out of here. Who put a house on the beach?" "This is my sand house," said Matthew. "I made it for the sand contest." "Ha," said the judge. "I know a real house when I see one. And there are no real houses allowed on the beach." Then he went inside and sat in the sand chair, watched the sand show on TV. Another judge came by and said, "Get this house out of here. Who put a house on the beach?" "This is my sand house," said Matthew. "I made it for the sand contest." "Ha," said the judge. "I know a real house when I see one. And there are no real houses allowed on the beach." She went into the bedroom and looked at the sand bed. She went into the kitchen and opened the fridge and looked at the sand apples and sand celery and sand cartons of milk. Then she said, "Little boy, you've got to get this house off the beach." "This is my sand house," said Matthew, "and I'm going to prove it." "Ha," said the judges. I wonder how he's going to prove it. So Matthew went outside and kicked the sand house right beside the door. And it turned back into an enormous pile of sand and fell on the judges. "Help!" yelled the judges. Everyone came running to dig them out. When the judges were finally out from underneath the sand, they yelled, "Matthew wins. This sand house was so good, we thought it was a real house." "Matthew wins!" everyone yelled. They gave him a big tub of ice cream. Matthew started eating the ice cream, and he said to Caitlin, "Want to help me eat this?" "Yes," said Caitlin. While they were eating ice cream, Matthew said, "How come you didn't tell everyone your dog is a sand dog? I bet you would have won with the sand dog." "Well," said Caitlin, "this is Sandy, my sand dog, and I'm going to take him camping and feed him ice cream every day. And it's going to be my pet, and I'm never going to turn him back into sand." "Wow," said Matthew. "I wish I had thought of that. Can you please show me how to make one?" "No problem," said Caitlin. And Matthew's mom and dad were so happy with Matthew's amazing sand dog that they decided to take it camping. Fun. I hope you guys all have a great day. It's supposed to be hot, but it's supposed to be nice out.